Some people I wouldn't necessarily go back and travel with. Hey, go away. Strange cat on the street. That's not a scaredy cat, that's for sure. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? Welcome Culture Eaters. So it's another beautiful day in Montreal today, and enjoying the weather, going out for lunch a little bit. No coat on, just a little vest. So happy. So today I want to talk to you about another travel question for our Travel Talk Tuesday. This week's topic is, do you prefer to travel on your own or with other people? My most memorable trips, I would say, are definitely trips that I've done by myself. My first big solo trip was when I was 22 and I went backpacking across Europe for a couple of months. I did that alone, and it was so easy to meet people in youth hostels. I spent very little days by myself, or some days I was by myself, but I really enjoyed the fraternity and meeting other travelers and spending some days with them, or just evenings. That was really awesome. I like that a lot. Older, I've done some trips on my own. I've done some road trips on my own. I've done some other trips with friends. I'm going to say it's a bit harder to meet people once you're on vacation than it is when you're younger. So I make kind of an effort to try and hook up with people ahead of time. Since I knew I was going to be on my own in China, in a country that barely speaks English, I made sure to get to know some local people ahead of time through, I use an app called HelloTalk, which is like an exchange language app. So I made friends and I met up with 4 Chinese people while I was there. And I met with another vlogger as well when I was in Beijing. I stayed at a youth hostel in Beijing, and I mentioned earlier how it's easy to meet people and hang out with them when you're traveling and through youth hostels. The problem is it was low season. It was like really low season, and I wasn't staying in a dorm room. I had my own room. So whenever I went in the common area, there was like at the most 3 people, never together, always sitting on their own. So the only time I met people at my youth hostel were people that were doing the Great Wall of China tour that we booked through the youth hostel. So I met like 4 people, and they were really awesome. We had a lot of fun. Hi guys, I know you're all kind of following along, I think, on WeChat, checking the links. Hope you're having a great time if you're still out there. A couple of years back, I did a road trip through the Maritimes with my friend Sandra, and we really had a blast. We got along very well. New Orleans, I've done twice. I've driven from Montreal down to New Orleans, which is like a 24-hour drive, but we took 4 days to do it and visited stuff along the way. There was another very type A person in the group that we already had a tendency to ruffle each other's feathers, so there were interesting moments on that trip. Some people I wouldn't necessarily go back and travel with. If you are going to travel with somebody, you know what they say, you really get to know somebody when you travel with them. And that's true. So in a way, make sure you don't travel with somebody that you might not want to be friends with anymore, because that it is a possibility that you can compromise, that you can kind of go along with the flow. If you're a super organizer, make sure that you either want the full control, or if somebody expects you to do all of the organizing and expects you to know every single item that you're going to see, make sure you let them know ahead of time to do their own research, and that you're not going to have the answers for everything either. So that can be annoying. That's happened to me. I think that's the answer to my question. I prefer traveling on my own, but I prefer traveling on my own during the day, like to just do what I want, because I'm kind of like organized and I have a certain itinerary set. So I really like to travel on my own daytime and just do my own thing. And then ideally I have somebody to hang out with in the evening for dinner and in the evening. That's like my perfect situation. Although some people I can totally travel with during the day as well, but I like to have breaks, not have an entire trip with somebody by my side. That's not really my thing. I need more space than that. I'm an only child, you know, so I need my space. Just go out there, have fun, Feel free to travel with friends. Feel free to travel on your own. You can have some amazing experiences and you get to know yourself better as well. And just go out there and travel. Whatever you do, go out there and travel. If you haven't tuned in to Travel Talk Tuesday yet, make sure to check the description box below and see all the fellow YouTubers that are participating and answering this question as well. I hope that you are having a wonderful day and that you're having amazing weather like we are here. I wish you again a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye.